Good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
Jay, what's up?
What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday, guys. Happy hump day. We have finally officially made it over that hump, over that Wednesday that just seems to be there for no damn reason, so that we can get into Thursday and then officially start our weekend right after that Friday. But yeah, I hope everybody is having a great Wednesday and had a great Wednesday today. I know I did. And what's up with you, Jay? How you feeling, my brother?
I'm tired.
Pretty
I
tired
got
today.
my big ass fridge delivered today and installed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that cut into my sleep time. So
Oh, damn.
I'm pretty tired, but it's all blessings because I got a big ass fridge, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Now you can
Yes.
finally stock up on the food. You ain't got to worry about no 2 days and I'm out of food type deal.
Thank God. Yeah, and the game changer is I found yeah, like 2019 vibes, grocery store 24 hours literally on the other side of the freeway, bro.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, man. So it's literally, yeah, it's so close to me too. I was like, no fucking way. And I
Mm,
I I went out on a limb just right after the workout. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go check this one out, see if it's 24 hours. It said it was.
uh-huh.
And yep, I was the only motherfucker in there at 3:30 in the morning. So I got a couple things and then I was like, but obviously I didn't have my fridge or anything. So I was like, all right, got a couple things. I know they're 24. Literally hopped on the road, took it right back to the crib. Easy, easy. I was like, wow, bro. Had no
Right.
idea.
Right.
I had no idea. I was juiced about it, man. It was definitely a blessing. So now I can literally plan it out to where, I go to the gym Monday through Friday, and after one of the lives, I could just go, and then that'll be my day that I could go stock up for the week.
Yeah, exactly.
It's perfect, man. No one in there at that time, bro. No one, and it's hella big, big ass grocery store.
That kind of reminds me of the place where I'm moving to because it's a small town with 6,000 people population,
Yeah.
but there's a huge, and I'm talking about one of the bigger WalMarts, bro. That's like in that little city, and it serves like the whole population of that mountain area where it's basically probably all together maybe 10,000 people. You know what I mean?
Is
But
it
it's like
a is it 24 or no?
yeah, it's a 24 super Walmart. So it's bigger than like
Oh,
the
okay.
ones it'll be bigger than the ones that are in the city even, but it makes sense because it's serving like the whole mountain population, you know what I mean?
Oh, it's a super center. That's why.
Super center,
Got
yeah,
it.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
huge. And basically, yeah, that whole community is served though. And now that's a good one too, because if anything like ever goes down, I don't have to worry about like shit running out like it did before during COVID, because this one is like on the other side of the mountains. So everybody that's in Albuquerque, they got their like 3 or 4 stores that they can go to and get whatever they need to. I'll be able to go to that big ass Walmart and pretty much, you know what I mean, get whatever I need to get.
Yeah. I remember I used to when I was in a relationship a while back, a serious one, a long time ago. I used to go to the super center one in what American Canyon.
Oh, in American Canyon, yeah, that's a cool one.
That was huge, and they had everything.
Right,
Not
right.
just they had everything from food to just hunting to everything you could think of, bro. It was
Right.
crazy,
Yeah, no, it's cool.
like one of the yeah, that place is dangerous, bro. You can spend
Yeah.
a lot of money in
Oh, 100%. 100%.
there. You gotta go in there with a plan.
I think like Walmart delivers too, kind of like how you got your
They do.
delivery through Amazon. Yeah, yeah. So if I ever need
Yeah,
anything,
they
I can
do.
just get it done through Walmart out there.
Don't worry, it's ice. My dog's tripping.
Nice.
Though, yeah, because my refrigerator is making ice.
Oh, is
It's
it?
gonna be making ice. Yeah, it's gonna be making ice all night to stock up. It takes
Oh,
about
got you.
24 hours. Yeah.
Is your fridge one of those that has that water that you can just pour out of it as well, like filtered water, or no?
Yeah, it's hooked. Yeah, exactly. It's hooked up
Nice.
to my water, my clean ass water too. The water
Exactly.
filtration. So yeah, it's literally hooked up to it. The ice is hooked up to it, so it's like it's excellent.
So have you got to try the water that you're getting from the well? Is it good
Yeah,
water or as good?
yeah. I
Better
mean,
than like
I mean, I'm not good with taste. I mean, it tastes fine. You know.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't know how else to rate it. You know what I mean? Like,
Right,
cause I'm not one to really drink tap water anyway. You know what I mean? So I never
right.
drank like In SF, once in a while, I would because I know they had one of the cleanest,
Uh-huh.
waters. But I never really did that. I always bought the spring water,
Right.
Crystal Geyser. So I was always used to that. And obviously, I could still do that. But now that I have it hooked up, I could pretty much do both. You
Yeah.
know, So it's pretty cool.
Exactly. Yeah, man, that's good though. That's good. It's all location is key, is what they say, and it sounds like everything that you wanted, basically, in the location that you chose, is basically like perfect because you get what you want. You don't have to worry about people bugging you, and you still get to get everything done.
Yeah,
Get to do that.
literally, that's how it's working out, which is beautiful. Yeah,
Right.
man. Pretty exciting stuff, man. Like I said, I had to sacrifice sleep today, but it's okay because I'm enjoying this coffee. Got my brand new fridge in. Got our YouTube show right now. I'm gonna cook right after, and then I got the gym live later. So
Yeah.
long
Exactly.
night still, and then I could go to sleep and get some quality rest
Right. Right.
because I'm pretty beat. But fuck it, you know what I mean. Sleep tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. No excuses, man. We gotta get it in. We gotta get it
Never.
in, bro.
Why the fuck would I give an excuse? Never, never, never.
Well, it's funny. I was at the gym doing my live yesterday, and then some dude comes on. I forgot his name. He was a cool ass cat though. Like we started talking and shit. But he was like, the first interaction I had with him, he was like, "Who the hell are you? Where's the other guy?" I guess he came on your
What?
live last. He came on your gym live last night.
Oh yeah, Onyx.
Onyx,
Onyx.
there you go. Yeah,
Yeah, no, he said that to me. He's like, I told you, because I was like, he's like, dude, I totally expected you to be on. He's like, I told
yeah,
your boy or something. Who the hell are you? I was like, what?
yeah.
Yeah, because he came through the YouTube one with some chick.
Oh, okay. I got
Yeah,
you.
they came through after, and I was like, hey, it's all good, man. If you're tired, you could roll, bro.
Yeah,
My TikTok is right here, man. You good?
right, right.
I
Oh,
was
that's
like,
funny.
thank you for even coming through, man.
Exactly, exactly.
Dude was hella funny, man. He
Yeah,
told me
no, it
about
was.
the interaction.
Yeah, no, it was cool. It was cool. I was like, yeah, man, no, that's Jay. He's doing his right after me. But this is how we do it. It's both our channel, and then we have our podcast together. So, and he's like, oh, you should. He's like, oh, you guys should do it together. I'm like, oh yeah, we used to do it together for like a year. We were,
Yeah, we
doing it
exactly.
together, and now we have,
Literally.
yeah. So, and now we're just doing it for more content. Plus, every once in a while, we're gonna have like a special show that we're gonna do it together on. So it's still gonna happen, but as of right now, like we had to kind of branch apart so we can give you guys more content. So that's literally what I told him.
Exactly. Yeah, he gets it. He's funny.
Exactly. Yeah, man, so cool though. It's cool to interact with other people. So if you guys, in case you don't know, we are your average day Joes. We give you guys your breaking scores and sports trending news. We give you trending news and breaking news. We're also going to give you some crypto news along with some horoscopes and conspiracy theories. And then once we get off this podcast, we go live at the gym. I go live at 11:30 till about 12:30, and then Jay goes live from 12:30 to about 1:30. So you guys can get a great perspective of the gym. You can watch me during the in the beginning, and you'll kind of get more of a beginner's guide, kind of way of doing things, because I'm not like the professional. Jay's more of the bodybuilding professional. I'm kind of like, I'm a year in. I mean, I've been doing it off and on, but I'm definitely not as advanced as Jay. So it's great, guys, because you literally get two perspectives of beginner and advanced bodybuilding, and kind of see how the cycles and what we have to go through to achieve what we achieve and get stronger. So you guys get to follow us and see all that in real time. But yeah, and of course it's also a Q&A, so definitely don't feel shy, guys. Always ask us any questions that you might have. Also, replaying, you guys can definitely put into comments anything, and we'll respond to you guys as well. So looking forward to that. But for now, let's move on. We do have sports to cover. So Jay, NBA, what's going down?
Yeah, I get a lot of people that ask about my workouts, so
Yeah,
it's cool. I like it. I don't mind when people ask. It's always good. It's good to inquire, and especially if you have questions. It's a very, very good idea.
right.
So it's a good thing. All right, let's pull up NBA. Let's see. There are 5 current games. The Rockets are losing to the Timberwolves 82-76. 7 minutes left, and that's on ESPN. Relax. The Nuggets, they beat the they're beating the Mavericks 98-92. Still got pretty much a minute left in the third and the whole fourth quarter left. Warriors, they're losing to the Nets 63-59. Still got a long way to go. 8 minutes left in the third. Still got the whole fourth. The Bucks, they're getting whooped on by the Blazers 87-64. And they've got about 5 minutes left in the third. Still got the whole fourth. And the Clippers beating the Raptors at halftime 59-45.
Nice.
Hawks, they beat the Pistons at the very end in OT 130-129. Good job, Hawks. There we go, baby. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. The Lakers, they got a win against the Pacers 137-130. The Sixers, they handed the Bulls a big loss 157-137. The C's, they came through. Jaylen Brown led the team, and they beat the OKC Thunder 119-109, giving them that payback from when Tatum was out. I like seeing that. They let Shea score 33, but they locked in on everyone else. You know, Tatum play. You know, Tatum only had 19. You know, which is cool. He didn't play too much. And then Jaylen Brown had 31. But yeah, that was light work for the Celtics. That makes me feel a lot better because I remember last month they lost to the Thunder without Tatum, and they lost at the very end. Remember?
Yeah.
This time Tatum in there, he only scored 19. He didn't play the whole game, but they won 119-109 very convincingly. So that makes me feel a lot better.
Yeah, exactly.
The Heat. And that I'm telling you right now, that could be a finals preview, just to let you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think the Celtics win the East outright. I don't think the Pistons can beat them. I don't think they have enough experience. Yeah. And like I said, Tatum's getting his legs under him. He's going to be fresh for the playoffs, and that's scary. And the Thunder, I think they're still gelling excellent. Obviously, they're the best team in the league and the West. And unless, the Spurs can beat them, then, that could be a finals preview, Celtics Thunder. So that's what we should have seen last year, but we saw Tatum get that injury, remember?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. This could be the year where you see that matchup, and I like our odds if that's the matchup. So I'd rather play the Thunder than the Spurs, I'll tell you that, because that 7'5" guy's pretty damn, he's tall. It's not like we have Porzingis in the middle anymore who's 7'3". Yeah, so exactly. I'd rather see the Thunder. Let me tell you, I'd rather see that.
But yeah, 7'3", but always got injury.
Yeah, but when he played for the C's, he played his ass off in the playoffs and the finals, and that's why Boston won that ring.
Yeah, for sure.
He did get hurt, but he played his ass off in those games in the playoffs and the finals. So I can't take nothing away from him. He earned every bit of that ring. Plus, he did good on offense as well. So I don't take anything away from him. But if he does play all year, he is liable to get hurt. So,
well, yeah, exactly.
That's why they had enough depth to not play him all year. Yeah. They were able to split it up, and that's the way to play Porzingis. But yeah, we'll go on. We got the Heat. They beat the Cavs 120-103. Spurs, they're chasing OKC. They beat the Grizzlies 123-98. And the Wizards beat the Jazz 133-110. Damn, that means they're getting closer because we beat the Thunder for them.
Yeah.
See? Oh yeah, they're only 2 games behind the Thunder now. Oh shit. That's gonna be neck and neck, bro. That's gonna be a close one.
Yep.
Yes, sir. We could thank the Hawks because that gets the Celtics 1 game closer to the Pistons. So thank you, Hawks. But yeah, so that's all NBA today, man. But we finally gave the Thunder their first loss their first loss this month, so that was good. They haven't lost all month. The fucking Thunder.
Yeah.
They've been playing good ball, man.
So damn, yeah. It's gonna be tough, man. But like you said, I think C's for sure are gonna hit the finals and championship. You know.
Well, it's they have that cheat code, dude. I didn't expect it, but Tatum came back at a fucking phenomenal time, man, and he gets a month to literally get his legs under him, dude. That's why he's
Yeah.
only playing here and there, here and there. Playoffs start next month? So I mean, he'll be fresh leg, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's a game changer, bro. You know, the only reason he got that injury because he overplayed last season, you know? They were riding Tatum to the fucking finals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this time now it's total opposite. It's like his team took care of business and now he gets to come in and like, all right, I'm the final piece right here, bro. Let's do this. Let's get another ring.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm ready. I'm ready for it, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. I think this is gonna be one of the more like interesting finals to watch and stuff. And
I think so.
You know what I mean?
Like I said, I think it'll be Celtics Thunder, but that Spurs team is scary, bro. So if it's the Thunder and Spurs in the Western Conference Finals, that's gonna go 7 games.
Right.
You know, it's that 7'5" dude is pretty good, man.
Yeah, he is.
He's a problem because he's 7'5"
I know.
and he's athletic. It's not like he's a 7'5" tree. He actually can move and dribble.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those things.
Yeah, man. But I think that's the Western Conference Finals. I think we'll see Spurs, Thunder, and I think we'll see Celtics, Pistons. That's what I believe.
Right.
It just that's what it looks like, and that's what I'm going with.
Any other trends in NBA? Like any of the
no, just Jaylen Brown. That was it. Because he carried his team to the hand Thunder their first loss this month. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's move on then and get into NHL.
Let's see, NHL. Today's Wednesday, so there's not going to be a lot of games. All right, there was 2 games today. The Bruins, they beat the Sabres in OT 4-3, and the Maple Leafs beat the Rangers 4-3. That's it.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Thursday, bro. That's NHL. The only reason I remember that is because I told you when basketball was on TNT, NBA on TNT, same thing. Basketball was Tuesday, Thursday as well. And then remember they got rid of the best show with EJ, Shaq, Chuck, and Kenny. And then now, NBA's all over the place. So, I used to look forward to that show, man. It was one of my favorite shows.
Exactly.
Now I just watch podcasts. Like I don't even care now because the show's not on. There's no point.
Right.
That was the whole reason why I watched NBA on TNT to watch their commentating, man. I love their commentating. Now I just watch Shaq's podcast, obviously Steven Jackson, like everyone has a podcast. So I just watch all the podcasts.
I know. I used to love like watching them race up to the screen, try to see who.
Exactly, dude. And they'd be fucking around. Sometimes I remember Kenny would knock Shaq over, like just to fuck around.
Right.
And that's what I mean. It was fun, dude. It was fun, and I can't understand what in God's name they thought to get rid of that show. That was the stupidest thing. TNT. Why? Why would you do that? Was the main reason. I didn't even care about the game. I wanted to watch what they had to say. It was awesome.
Right.
And like I said, now. Yeah, that's what I mean. That did not help the NBA. So I don't know what they were thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I love watching Shaq's podcast, the Big Man podcast. I love watching that shit.
Right.
His shit's tight. You know what I mean? But everyone has their own niche in their podcast. It's awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's pretty cool watching all the different podcasts. The other one I watch a lot too is the Steven Jackson one with Matt Barnes.
Oh yeah.
I love that one. So I watch that one a lot. And then every now and then I'll watch the Gilbert Arenas one too.
Every time I think of Matt Barnes, the one picture that comes to my head is when he tried to like psych out Kobe and like pretend he was gonna throw the ball in his face. And Kobe didn't even like flinch or
He didn't
nothing.
even flinch, bro.
That was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Every time I think of Matt Barnes, you know what I think of? When I worked at the clubs, him, Steven Jackson, and all the Warriors used to come in smoking so much fucking weed at Boss.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude, they were menaces, bro. Every time, and then we'd just be like, "Yeah, go ahead, go to the back, VIP."
Yeah.
But I mean, they be stanking like just marijuana, bro. The whole time, and I'm like, Jesus, man, the whole entourage too. It's not like it was just 4 people. There was like 34 people. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
They always
Yes.
used to roll up. They used to roll up hella deep, dog.
It's crazy.
Hella deep.
It's crazy how some people can just get away with that just because of who they are, and they want them in those clubs. You know what I mean? To keep like more people coming in. So
That's exactly why they were all, and you know, like people would always be offended because how come they get to wear whatever? Oh, how come they get to smoke weed? They're sports players that make millions of dollars. Sorry, do you make millions of dollars? You know,
right. Are you
Like,
bringing in all of tonight's guest list and shit? Like,
exactly, bro. But they're like, yeah, but those guys don't play sport, and they're right. I'm like, yeah, that's their friends, that's their entourage.
right.
They're with them, and they're spending thousands of dollars right now. So don't worry about what they're doing.
Exactly.
Literally, they're spending thousands of dollars on their 20 to 30 bottles they're getting right now. So
Right.
that's all you need to know. Yeah, man. That's what Steven Jack. It's funny because I never thought that they would have a podcast because I would see them every week. You know, I never
Yeah.
thought that they would have a podcast.
Right.
You know, hella funny, man. Hella random, bro.
I know.
You know, like I never thought that 1 minute that they would have a podcast. It's crazy how everything evolved. You know.
Right. Right.
But that's what I think of when I see them two, when I watch their podcast. I'm like, man, I used to see these motherfuckers at the club when I was working, you know, being fucking menaces, just smoking and shit. Like, that's funny, man.
I know.
They always used to go to Boss too. They didn't like going to other clubs
Why is that?
because Boss was like, no. Well, maybe they like Samantha. Samantha was a door girl. She was hella cool. I know Sam a long time, but maybe they like Sam. But I think the location, because so Boss was there used to be a club. It's Whole Foods now in San Francisco, but there was a club right there, and that was, you know where City Nights is, right?
Yeah.
Boss was literally, if you go up the street to the right on the same block, or not the same side of the block, but the other side of the block where Whole Foods is, that was a club, and that's where they used to love going, because it was hella chill there. It was more like dungeonous, you know, it was like more dungeon, more dark, and like they just liked going there. And then the freeway's right there. The freeway's literally right there, you know, so you can't get hassled. You know what I mean? You just hop on the freeway, out, dip, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, they used to love going to Boss. Like I remember when I worked at the other clubs, I never really saw them cats at the other clubs. Every now and then they would be at Infusion when I was at Infusion, but it was rare. You know what I mean? Because that's more downtown, more like, hey, look at me, more harder to leave, you know, because you're in downtown, you know, because you're in Union, you're by Union Square. So yeah, they loved going to the South of Market one. It's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they would go to like the marina a lot too, right?
Not really. Not
Really?
them cats. Not that. Them cats sometimes will go to like, when I worked at Circa, like they'd stop by Circa or even Matrix. That was it though, because those are small. You gotta understand, those
Yeah.
are small places that anyone could access them. Boss had a huge VIP in the back, bro. No one could access. Like you could see them, but only because of the glass. But they had a huge VIP room at Boss that was, you could see, like I said, but no one could access it because it was in the back. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Infusion, their VIP was all right, but it was small. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what, yeah, everything just worked out the way they liked it at Boss because of their VIP section. You know? Like I said, in the marina, it's different, bro. If if you an athlete, celebrity, whatever, and you're in the marina, you kind of have to buy out the whole place. That's the only way.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
So I mean that makes sense though. You're totally right. The VIP is what's gonna bring like people, celebrities
Well,
more
yeah,
over there.
because if it's huge and not anyone can access it, they loved it. Sometimes when I worked at Circa, they had a big ass VIP on the second floor, and that brought a lot of people because of the VIP. Like, okay, not anyone could just access it because you had to go up the stairs. I'd be standing at the front of the staircase. You know what I mean? And like, you can't. It's not like I just let anyone up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, yeah, man. VIP is very important when it comes to like those type of places.
exactly.
Remember, I used to see Gavin Newsom, bro.
I know, right?
He always used to be at Gravity. And what did he do with his entourage? He'd enter from the side. He'd enter from the side door with his younger European models, of all ages, I'll say. And right there, side door VIP up, not anyone could access. That's why they loved going to Gravity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always used to see Gavin Newsom was cool at one point, bro. I used to see him when he owned like part of the Triangle.
Yeah.
You get it? He was owner of like Balboa Cafe, like in that area. That's when he was like, damn, that dude's cool, bro. And then he flipped the whole script when he decided, all right, you know what? I'm going to go all in on politics, bro. Then it became oh, man. Even all the owners of all the clubs and bars were like, dude, what the fuck happened to this guy, man? Like, fuck.
Yeah.
He just started just tearing everyone's pockets. Like, bro, what happened? What happened to the cool dude? But yeah, it's a good little insight right there.
The cool dude turned into new scum. That's all that happened.
Literally, yeah, it's fucked up though, man. Because like most of the people he grew up with, since he likes to claim he grew up poor, most of the people he grew up with they're all owners of those places, and he just kind of he literally said F you to them and charged them more. Think about it. It's like, damn, cold world, bro. Because he upped everything.
What do you say to all the brothers and sisters? Like, I'm like one of you guys.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, what? We know you grew up with all these people in SF. What are you talking about? What the? You know what I'm saying? All the owners used to tell me, "Oh, dude, he's cool as fuck, dog. We went to high school, this and that. He's super cool, bro." I was like, "Yeah, what's he own again? Oh, he owns Balboa Cafe. Oh, okay. By Blue Triangle right there. Yeah, okay, that's cool. No shit." They were all backed him. And then when he changed, bro, they were all like, "Dude, this guy's a fucking dickhead, bro."
Right.
And he raised all our shit. Like, what an asshole, bro. That's fucked up, man.
Because he don't care. Like now he's he's really well off, so why does he care what
Well, no shit. Well, now he's made all the moves. I already told you this a decade and longer ago that he's gonna be president, I'm sure, one day.
Yeah.
He's already made all the moves to do it. He's popular as fuck, dude.
Right.
He's really popular with a lot of people. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
He made all those moves so he could become president one day. That's it.
That's all it is.
That's all it was, man. He was looking out for himself. I get it.
Yep.
I get it.
I don't think that's going to change anytime soon.
Not at all.
Because from what is suspected is that he is the next in line to become president. So
I've been saying it for 10, 15 years, man. I already saw it.
Right.
All the moves he was making, he was just like I said, so many people that knew him that were cool with him were just like, dude, this guy's a dickhead now, man. Fuck. Because all the owners they kept having to pay more because of what he was doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just raising shit, you know what I mean? But, to each his own, man. I don't vote for Newsom. I don't really, I don't really say too much about him. It's not like I signed any NDAs, which was cool. Back then, when I was at those places, it's not like I had video or anything.
Right.
If I did, holy shit. that dude would be in a lot of trouble, bro.
100%.
He'd be in a lot of trouble, bro. And not necessarily him, but his entourage. But when you're hanging out with certain people, you're part of that clique.
Oh, 100%.
Exactly. It's just the same thing with the ball players, bro. Just because, you may not be doing anything, but you hanging out with all those people doing all that dirt, you part of it. It's just how it works.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's guilt by association.
Exactly.
It's just how it works, man. I know. I've seen it too much. Too damn much, man.
Definitely. That is true. That is true.
Most def.
All right. Let's move on and get into some spring training.
Actually, so I was wrong. Today was opening day, bro.
Oh, it was today. Okay.
Yeah, but there was only one game. I told you,
shit.
Yankees Giants, remember? I thought it was Friday. Yeah. But yeah, so the Yankees played the Giants today, opening day, and they just murdered the Giants 7-0.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what happens. The Yankees are one of those teams. And SF, they're trying to get everything going. But yeah, they got their ass kicked. So
right.
Max Fried looked good for the Yankees. 6 innings pitched, no earned runs. Logan Webb, he didn't really get a break because he played, in the World Baseball Classic for the Giants. Logan Webb's a local kid. He's from Rockland, and he's a good pitcher. He's a good pitcher for the Giants.
It's nice how you can say local kid because now that is a local person.
That's what I'm saying. He's right here, right there. But yeah, no, I like Logan Webb when they drafted him. And I was like, oh shit, he's from Rockland up there? Okay. Because that's when I was out in SF. Now I can say local kid, like you said. But he had a rough day. Because he didn't get a break. So he was pitching in the World Baseball Classic. Remember, that just happened like the past month.
Yeah.
So he got hammered, bro. Gave up 6 earned runs, and yeah, it was over in the second inning, dude. So
damn.
Tough L. Lucky for baseball, you have 162 games. This one, just chalk it up as a loss.
Yeah, exactly. No big deal.
So that's all that matters, man. But yeah, the Yankees whooped their ass. So
you think the Dodgers is pretty much gonna be in the World Series again this year or this coming up?
I do.
Yeah.
I mean, when you upgrade and you are the champion and you upgrade, fuck. What else is there to say? It's not like they downgraded. You kept the same team and added people. Fuck. How can I bet against that?
Right.
I obviously Patriots fan right here. All the years we won, it's like people would say, and I would be like, dude, we have the same exact team, plus we added. You think we're going to lose? So I know how Dodgers fans feel. They're probably like, and I told you, they're probably like, we got this. We're good.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, I think they're the favorites. That's what I would say. That's my personal opinion, just because, like I said, they upgraded in the offseason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless I see another team that's hot at the end of the year that could take them on, that'd be great. But yeah, you never know. Like, the one team that always beats the Dodgers can always be the Giants. You know that. So yeah. That's and that's because they're rivals. That's one of the only team that the Dodgers have always had problems with. You know that throughout the years.
Yeah.
That's the one team. But other than that, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the NL goes. Like I said, I don't usually start watching baseball until after 100 games.
100 games? That's the...
Yeah, because think about it. That's, about 4 months. You figure it starts now. You got April, May, June, July. Then I start okay, now let's start getting into it. I don't mind going to games, which is cool, but really paying attention and locking in. I wait until the NBA's over. NBA ends usually June.
Right.
So then it's like, okay, NBA's over now. Let's start getting into baseball. That's what I mean. So July, the end of June, July, all right, cool.
Yeah, and then you got and then in August you get football and you get baseball. So that's how.
Exactly. So it's like that's what I mean. But then I'm into baseball. It's like, all right, cool. Let's see. Okay, and then because like you said, football starting. You you got preseason, so it's like it's still little. It's like, oh, this is just light work. And then you got the World Series October, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. Football has already started 1 month in, and it's like, oh, okay, but that's when and then I know everything shifts because then I'm like, oh, okay, cool. My hour comes back to me at the end of October, thank God. So I already know how it goes, bro, every year. Every year, man.
Right.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
But yeah, man, so baseball started today.
that's crazy.
Yes, sir.
Crazy, but that's good, man. At least now we don't have to be like, oh, it's still spring training. We got actual sports to cover
Oh, I
now.
love it, man. I love it. Baseball started. We're gonna see, like I said, we won't know anything who's really killing until I'd say about 2 months, 3 months in.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Cool, cool. And how does like MLB work with like trade deadlines? Is it kind of like NBA where they can trade still until a certain point of when the games
Yeah.
start? Or
Yeah. I mean, the thing with MLB, dude, it's rare. They do everything in the off season. Like you saw the Dodgers. They just stacked it in the off season. It's very rare it happens during the season because there's 162 damn games, you know? And in baseball, you don't really have those people that get hella pissed off during the season. It's very rare. Very rare, you know?
yeah,
So it's just different politics in baseball. But yeah. You never know sometimes like if you're gonna compete like in the playoffs and you want to get to the World Series, you may add a pitcher. Be like, hey, I want that guy. He's
like
not happy there.
like a relief pitcher or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we need or they need a new starter because one of their starters got injured. You know what?
Okay.
He's good. Let's go try and get him. We'll offer them this, and then see what they say.
Right.
But that's pretty much that's the only time usually.
Definitely. Definitely. All right. I don't think we have any European League action, right, this week.
No EuroLeague. Not until I don't believe until the weekend.
Oh, until the weekend.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
until the weekend. Yeah, I think unless
Yeah.
you want me to check.
No, no,
Check
because
all.
I usually if there was something, then I would see it in in my trends, but it doesn't show anything. So
Yeah, it's not until I believe it's I believe that let me see yeah, so nothing until April.
yeah,
April, yeah. So yeah, yes,
yes, sir.
yeah.
Um, and I don't know if you heard, but did you hear something about that? They're like really, really close to getting another Vegas and Seattle team. Like they're almost there.
Yeah, I told you that. I
No,
told you
I know
when.
you talked about it, but like they've been
Oh,
like behind closed doors, and they've been putting up the bids to see if like people will bite, on the bids, and there's a lot of
I
people that
already
are
told
interested.
you when LeBron retires, he wants to be part owner of the Vegas one. I think it is
The
Vegas.
Vegas one.
I think he said Vegas. Yeah, because not Seattle. Because I told you you have to add multiple teams and then you have to move a team.
Yeah.
So that's how it's going to be. So that's why you can't just add one team. That's why they're adding two.
Right.
I believe. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I don't know how they'll structure it, but yeah, you could either you could move one team from the West to the East and then add two teams to even it out, in the West.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see how they do it. We'll see.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it'll be cool seeing the Sonics, dude. I love watching the Seattle Sonics, bro.
Bro, if the Seattle Sonics come back, I'm getting the old school jersey with Sean Kemp.
I already have it.
Oh, you
Don't
got it
make
already?
me get it. I have
Oh,
it right in there, bro. I that's exactly who I and I have the old ass one, bro. We're talking green and yellow, Sean Kemp. it says Sonics on it. It's right in there, bro.
do you have a Durant one too or not?
KD? Not a KD Sonics one. I have the KD Thunder one.
Then maybe I'll get the Sonics one since you got the Kemp one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the Kemp one's from 90s, bro. That shit's old.
Yeah.
Super old. The KD Sonics one would be 2008, I believe.
2008.
So yeah, so you'd have to find that. That's really hard to find, but that'd be a good one because that was that was the first year I believe he was drafted there, played, and then he went to the Thunder after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's how it went. I don't remember Katie's career really, but yeah, I think that's how it went. I think he played.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, because I believe he played with Ray Allen with the Sonics.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was all confusing shit. Because remember, they also the NBA was weird. They got rid of the Sonics, then they put in the Charlotte Bobcats.
The Bobcats.
Yeah, that was horrible. That was one of the worst teams ever. But yeah, then they had the Bobcats, and then there was the New Orleans Hornets, and then they became the Pelicans. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
I remember. I was like, "What the hell's going on with the NBA, bro?" But yeah, so the KD Sonics one would be a cool one. I do not have that one.
I'll get it. I'll have to get it, man.
You should. I love my Sonics jersey, bro. When I wear that, people are like, "What the fuck? What's that?" That's just 90s. That represents the era, bro.
Right.
I'm all about repping the 90s, bro. So when I wear the Sonics one, that's just dope. I love it. It's funny too because I have a Gary Payton jersey. He played for the Sonics. He played for the Sonics, but I have the Gary Payton Lakers jersey.
Nice.
Yeah, I told you I got blasted on everywhere on the internet because I was at Allen Iverson's party in that Gary Payton jersey and I was passed out.
Oh shit!
I was plastered all over the internet for that, dude.
I believe it.
And I was in a Gary. It was cool. I was in a Gary Payton jersey. I love Gary Payton. He's always repping the Bay.
Oh, 100%.
But yeah, I didn't expect to be. I did not expect to be at Allen Iverson's crossover. His spring break party. So South Beach life, bro. Those were good times.
Yeah, definitely. Is his son still playing on the Warriors?
Gary Payton? I think so.
Oh.
Yeah. He's definitely not. He's very athletic, but he's definitely not like his father, dude. His father was a beast, dude.
But his father was more like offensive, like really good on offensive, and he's more like a defensive player, right? From what I understand.
Gary Payton, that they called him the glove because he was really good at defense.
Oh, so he was his son is definitely picked up some of his defensive, like,
of course. He's just more athletic than his father.
Oh,
but his father's way better offensive player, way better.
Gotcha.
Yeah, his father was really good at offense. Yeah, he was a beast, dude. Gary Payton was a beast, bro.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, he was definitely a beast. Yeah, man, watching that guy growing up play, I loved Gary Payton. He was one of my favorite players.
Yeah, he was.
Could never beat Jordan. Could never beat Jordan, bro.
That's just because Jordan's team was so stacked at the time too.
No one could beat Jordan, bro. That's just how it worked, bro. Right. Everyone in the 90s tried to beat Jordan, and you weren't going to do it. It just wasn't going to happen.
I mean, yeah, Jordan, mentally was on a whole nother level. So,
he not just mentally, just everything, physically, mentally, he was just like all the NBA players called him. They called him Black Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like how we talked about yesterday, the God frequency. I feel like some people they can tap into certain aspects of that frequency, and when they really believe it truly and they believe themselves, then nothing can stop them. That's just the way that shit works.
Of course. Well, a lot of people are put on game about that stuff, dude. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
Like, I believe Jordan was schooled about that stuff for sure.
Right.
You know what I mean?
If you believe it,
I really do.
Achieve it.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you want to go numerology wise, What was Michael Jordan's number?
Oh, I don't know that. You got to tell me.
Jesus Christ, man. Okay, so Michael Jordan's jersey number was 23.
Oh, the number. I thought you meant like his like birthday or something. Like
No. I mean his number on his jersey was 23.
Yeah.
If you want to know your number, you just add. So his birthday was February 1963. You do the 2 and 3, put that together. That's your number. So that's what I mean. I think he was schooled in that stuff beforehand. That's how you know your special number.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
obviously he made 23 famous for sure. And if you ride in with your own number, that's what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's what I mean. I believe a lot of people were schooled in that stuff years ago, but didn't say anything about it.
So you're saying that he chose that number because it was his spiritual number that he knew he would be able to do things like that.
Yeah, I don't. It's not spiritual. It's numerology. It's logistics.
Has Jordan ever came out and said that he's like a numerologist type person, that he believes in all that? Or no?
And I don't think, and that's what I mean. I believe people used to be really about it, but they didn't say anything. I believe it's an elite thing. Now there's certain people that have put that out there, and that's why people know about it. And that's what I mean. If you do that type of research and you see certain players and everything, it's like, oh, they knew about it, because why else would they choose that number?
Right.
You see what I mean? That's what I mean. Some things just don't sometimes. Well, maybe sometimes things align, but I believe more than enough people actually knew about this stuff and just didn't say nothing. And I think that they did that on purpose. You know, you don't want to give trade secrets away, basically. You understand?
I know. That's next level secrets too, bro. That ain't just
that. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like, what are the odds? Oh, he happened to choose that number. Oh, but his birthday is February 1963, and if you put the first two together, oh, his number, like numerology, 23. You know what I mean? Like, we're talking, like I said, his number. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah, man. It's just, yeah, that's what I mean. I just believe when you know, those are certain things that could put you ahead, especially those times people they weren't talking about that stuff. You know?
That's true.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. I believe that put a lot of people ahead when you were doing stuff like that.
Right.
He's not the only one, believe me. If you look at a lot of people in sports, you'd be like, holy shit. Okay. You know?
Was Kobe's numbers kind of similar like that or no?
I'd have to do Kobe's numbers. I don't know. I've never done Kobe's numbers. I know he was 8 and 24. And the funny part is that I have his number 8 jersey, you know?
Yeah.
I have his number 8 jersey, but I'd have to look at his actual numbers to see. I don't know.
I wonder.
I've never researched Kobe like that. Obviously, I have respect for Kobe, you know, but you're more of a Kobe fan than me.
Right.
Kobe was great. Do I think he was better than Jordan? No. I'll never think anyone's better than Jordan. That's just I grew up in the Jordan era, so no one's better than Jordan. No.
Right.
And every NBA player can vouch for that as well, that played against Jordan. You know, everyone likes to say these days, LeBron. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah. Because every NBA player is wrong. No, all the NBA players know that Jordan was Jordan, dude. No one's on Jordan's level. You know.
Yeah, 100%.
And Jordan never had to say he was the best. You know that. Never once said that.
Yeah.
Never. He was not self-proclaimed like your boy in LA.
Yep.
That's what I'll say. Self-proclaimed. Oh, there we go.
Well, he definitely tries. But we all, us people that are, from the Jordan era and we seen Kobe, we definitely know what's up with that whole.
Easily those two are better than LeBron James. It's not 100%. Even close. That's not even a discussion. It's not even a discussion.
Exactly.
Kobe is just literally Jordan. He was Jordan. He basically became Jordan and added extra moves.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it was.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Cool. So yeah, guys, that is all our sports. So let's move on and get into our breaking news and trending news for today, starting with the title of the show. So let me get into that with you guys. But it looks like we have. So this is going to be war news. Give you guys an update on the Iran situation. Let's see what's going down. But we have Hegseth. He's claiming that Iran's military has been obliterated in ongoing air campaign. This This was just going back to, the actual conflict that began in February 28th. But yeah, we were at first targeting Iranian nuclear sites, missile facilities, and military infrastructure, hitting over 10,000 targets. Iran retaliated by firing thousands of missiles and drones at 17 U.S. sites across the Middle East, causing an estimated $200 million in damage and wounding nearly 290 service members, with 6 confirmed killed. While Hegseth touted a decisive victory, Iran officials and social media pushed back, claiming resilience and successes like downing a U.S. jet, which was disputed by CENTCOM, as both sides exchanged blows with no end in sight currently. But they do not have pretty much air capability at all anymore. So now we were in peace talks with them, and we're just trying to lay down the law, tell them like, yo, y'all can't do this anymore. And if y'all do it this way, then we can have peace, and then everything can go back to normal. And as of right now, it looks like Iran is giving their own demands, and they are not trying to give up anything else besides demands that they have for the U.S. So, yeah, we'll see where this all goes. But as of right now, we cannot get a ceasefire because, Iran is not – we're not there yet. We still have – I guess we have to bomb them a little bit more until we can get what we want from them. That's what it looks like. All right, let's move on and get into our next trending topic. Jay, what's going down with the BMW drivers?
BMW, big money wasted. Let's see. So, a BMW driver decided to drive in the bike lane. And there was a cyclist in there, and they were talking shit to each other. This is just road rage shit. And the BMW driver barely almost hit the cyclist in Newport Beach.
He did hit him?
Barely. He did, he came that close, dude. If the biker literally would have just hit the brake, he would have hit him.
Oh, I'm sure.
Could have been a big lawsuit. Could have. That much. But it's just, how do I put it? Road rage. That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing out of the ordinary. It's California, where this is a busy area, you know that, and I'm glad not to be involved in any of that stuff no more.
Right.
You'd be surprised though, man, like during the day when I've driven during the mountains, sometimes people will creep up behind you, you know what I mean? But it's not like it's gonna make me go any faster. I could give it 2 shits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at night, it's ghost. But during the day, I think people get the hint, but you ain't gonna catch me going any faster. I don't give a shit.
Right.
But yeah, this was I don't know what compelled him to drive in the bike lane. I think maybe the biker was beforehand, maybe did something to the guy in the Beamer. I don't know. I have no idea.
The only time I ever had an incident like that was in the city, and I was doing Uber with my car, and I dropped somebody off kind of like in the bus lane.
Yeah.
And there was a biker, he was still, it's not like I just stopped, cut some biker off. Like this guy was like half a block away, but he was moving pretty fast, So when I stopped, he got ticked off. And as he drove by my car, he hit it with with his hand.
Yeah.
And then I caught up to him on the next block, and I straight up talk shit to him, like, bro, don't ever touch anybody's car. Like you're gonna get your ass whooped if you step to the wrong person. And then he tried to take a picture of my license plate from the front, and then I didn't have one at the time on there. So he just looks at me and he got all fucking scared because he seen that I didn't have a license plate on, and he was like, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry." Like he actually apologized to me and shit. It was pretty funny.
And that is a perfect example of what happens every day.
Yeah.
Shouldn't never hit someone's car, first of all.
Speaking of this road rage incident that you do have, I do have the video of it, so let's check it out real quick.
Yeah, it's not very long, the video. I said, there's I'm sure there was more prior to it. So you can see though, you'll watch it.
All right, let's check out what happened. Check it out, y'all.
Yeah, give me. Oh yeah, bro, feels good. New at 4, a pair of cyclists
Stupid.
involved in an apparent road rage incident along PCH in Newport Beach. The driver of that blue BMW drove into the bike lane as the cyclists were going 30 to 40 miles an hour downhill over the weekend. At one point, one of the cyclists hopped onto the sidewalk to avoid being hit. Then a passenger threw water on them before taking off. Police haven't made any arrests.
That's crazy, bro. People are so
Well, you
mad.
can't make you can't make an arrest, first of all. But I mean, that's what I mean. Like this is stuff that happens every day, and it's like he literally was in the bike lane. Like that's what I mean. I want to know what happened prior to that because you're not that unless that Beamer was that stupid. But why would he just go in the bike lane for no reason? You know,
Right.
like there had to be something extra. Like because sometimes bikers will be in regular lanes. I know that shit. That happens in SF all the time. You know that.
Yeah.
They literally, bikers in San Francisco think they own the fucking street. And oh man, I don't know how many bikers I've told you that I've scared the shit out of them. Well, I mean, because I'm a nighttime guy. If you're doing that shit at night, you're fucking crazy, dude. What you're like, you want to sacrifice your life? Like during the day, you could get away with that shit. Imagine at night, bro. And you think you could own a lane. Get the fuck out of there. You crazy. You're crazy.
Bro, if that was you behind that biker in your Hummer, I guarantee you that biker probably would have like got so scared he would have probably like fell off his bike. You would have probably on accident like ran him over with the Hummer, not even knowing it. You're like, oh, there's a speed bump right there. You know,
There's a speed bump. I'm telling you, bro, and that's what I mean. At night, man, when I've rolled up on bikers in my Hummer, bro, they were like you said, frightened. Like they moved over so fast because I'm taking up more than half of 2 lanes now in my Hummer because in SF the lanes are hella small.
right.
So yeah, I've scared many people. But bikers shouldn't be doing that anyway. This dude was in the bike lane. So he's fine during the day, bike lane, cool, but yeah, man, like I said, I don't know what happened before it. So I can't really speak on the whole situation.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's no arrests that are going to be made because you can't arrest someone off. You know, you could maybe give them a ticket.
Yeah, give him a ticket for being in the bike lane. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I mean. You can't arrest someone, you know. It's not like if he ran him over, sure. Okay. But he didn't hit him, didn't run him over, fucking talk shit to him and then left.
He even offered him some water and gave him water. What a nice guy.
I'm telling you. Bikers though, man, especially SF ones, man, they think they own the road, bro.
No, that's how it is. I mean, even not even SF, bro. Like even like around here where I live, there's a lot of times where like I'll get behind somebody and like I have to wait for them because we're on like a 1-lane road by my house. I have to wait for a biker, you know what I mean? So I can like pass the car, or you know what I mean? There's just a lot of like bikers out here, bro.
That's the worst. That's the absolute worst, bro.
Yeah. Luckily, they're getting faster bikes now with these new electric bikes that are everywhere, and they're going like 40, 50 miles per hour. So I don't have to get stuck behind people going hella slow anymore.
You do know that law is going to change because of that.
Oh, I know.
Law will change because of that.
Yeah, 100%.
I can't tell you the last. I haven't seen one biker out here. I haven't seen one biker or one AI car.
You haven't seen Bob on the bike yet?
Bob ain't riding no bikes. No one riding bikes out here, dude. These are high mountains, bro.
Yeah. Do you remember what your elevation is right now or no?
Yeah, it's like I want to say 3,000. Oh, okay. It's got to be above 3,000 because I saw the sign. Damn. On the freeway.
Yeah. So
it's got to be 3,000. Yeah, for sure. Because I saw the sign. Literally, the sign is equal with where I live. For sure.
I'm gonna be where I'm gonna be is gonna be about 3,000 higher than you. I'm gonna be at 6,900 feet.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but New Mexico is much taller. Like Albuquerque, the biggest city in New Mexico is at 5,000 feet elevation.
Yeah. What the damn? That's high.
That's high, but because it's more south, like basically, if you look at like compared to like California, where Albuquerque would be, I would say that it'll be in the same position as where Bakersfield is. You know, that's kind of where it's. So but it's a little high? Bit, yeah, but it's much higher. So basically, because of that gives New Mexico really good weather because Yeah, because like Bakersfield is hot as fuck in the summertime. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I know.
it's super uncomfortable. In New Mexico, because it's that high with the elevation, that even in the summertime it never really gets over 100. It stays in the like mid 90s until like 6 p.m. and then it drops down into like the 70s. You know.
Oh, okay.
But as soon as the sun goes down, it cools pretty quick because it's high desert. You know.
Got it. Okay. Damn,
Yeah.
I didn't know the elevation was that high.
The high.
So
And then
being that you know that, is Denver similar?
yeah, Denver. They call it the Mile High City. It's basically same elevation almost.
Okay, all right.
I think Denver is
so-
actually a little bit higher than Albuquerque, but not like where I'm going to be at because I'm on the other side of Albuquerque's mountains, the Sandia Mountains. I'll be on the other side, which is about 2,000 feet higher than Albuquerque is. You know?
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, so you get more snow, but you
Oh.
also I'll have a little bit more snow than Albuquerque, but I'm also gonna have a little bit cooler summers. Like if it's in the 90s in Albuquerque, I'll be in the 80s where I'm at. You know?
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
So that's always a little bit nicer.
Of course.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Can't wait, man. Can't wait. We'll both be fucking doing our shows in the woods and shit.
I'm about it. Like I'm watching
You know what I'm saying?
watching a movie about the woods right now. But I'll tell you this, man. I love the woods, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Like I said, I see animals all day. Only time I see people is if I go to the store or at the gym. But
Exactly.
you know, it's rare I see neighbors.
I'll tell you
seen
straight
Bob
up.
in a minute.
I'll tell you straight up, man. If I can afford to be where you're at, I would have just moved there because then I can still enjoy all of Cali. But I can't. And the house I'm trying to get in New Mex, I'm literally trying to get it for $150 right now.
Nice, smart, dude.
Got,
I mean, if you could get something for that, that's crazy.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Because they got a list for $250, but I already know it's going to need some flooring and a roof. So all they did is updated the HVAC and the furnace.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to need flooring and a roof. So if I get it for $150, put in another $60,000 for the roof and flooring, then I pretty much picked it up for $210. That's just going to be worth it.
And that's and now plus you got acres too, right?
3 acres. 3 acres.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's the kicker. That was one of the big reasons too. Why? I mean, obviously, I love my house. It's huge, but I have a good amount of acres. You know that.
Exactly.
So I'm like, yep, like that was one of the biggest things for me too. I was like, damn, I got, like, I don't have just 1, 2, or 3. I have a lot of acres. I'm like, yeah.
and just like
a good feeling.
And just like you, because I chose this house for that specific reason. I'm like one of the last houses on that street too. So literally,
exactly,
nobody else besides like one other person next to me.
Well, no, that's what I mean. No one's gonna be driving down your street.
Exactly.
Like that's fucking beautiful to me. You know what I mean? Like,
beautiful.
It was funny. So they for my fridge, they didn't. I thought it was gonna be UPS. Like that one truck I was telling you.
Yeah,
it was actually Amazon, a different Amazon type truck. I was like, oh shit, okay. I was thrown off. And dude, they did it like it was nothing. They went in my driveway. They went all the way around the turn, and then they're like, they maneuvered back. I left the whole front for them, and then boom, they reversed right in, and then boom, they did it. Nice. I was like, wow, yeah, very easy for them. I was like, damn, they're like used to it,
Right.
So it was cool. It was a trip.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Can't wait, brother. Yeah, I'll literally be like 15 minutes away from the freeway exit and everything. You know what I mean? So I just, because the house is in the cutties a little bit. So once you get onto the main road, you're like,
that's what I do, minutes. Man. I know all about it.
And then once you're on the highway, you're literally another 15 minutes from the actual city, like from the first main city. That was pretty cool.
That's how it is for me when I drive to the gym. So
yep, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be like you, bro. Just not as expensive. I'm trying to keep the cost down a little bit so I can fucking be there.
Doesn't even matter, man. As long as you got a crib and some acres, you're doing it.
That matters.
That's what matters in the US of A, bro. Right. You got a crib and you got acres. No one can take that away from you, man.
The good
that's
thing,
like the best.
The good thing for the show too is because I'll be an hour ahead. So then, like even if I'm out there, you know what I mean, it'll be like easier to do everything because I'll already be like done with everything by the time we would start anything because I'm an hour ahead over there.
What do you mean?
Meaning like we start a show at 8:30. Let's say I get off work at 8, right? Then we don't actually start the show until 9 o'clock my time because I'm an hour ahead of you. So everything.
Oh, it doesn't go back an hour.
No, I actually I'll be ahead of you an hour, so it'll be easier for me to like get everything done.
Worrying
about time.
Oh, so the time doesn't go back. It stays.
It just always
It's
stays
always
forward
ahead.
1 hour.
Oh.
Yeah. So when you guys, when we go back here 1 hour, then over there it still stays 1 hour ahead.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's super
I do
nice.
believe Nate lives out that way, man. Nate
No,
hit
you
me
told
up
me.
the
I
other
think
day.
he's in like southern Colorado, right? Somewhere's out there.
Yeah, he's like on close to the borders, dude.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's a super nice area too.
Is it? Yeah, I
really
don't
like
know.
that area.
I know
I drove
he
through there.
hit me up. He hit me up.
Yeah, I drove through there. The only thing, like for me, because I'm like, I can handle cold and like I can handle winters, but I'm also a type of person who I like a little bit climates that are more stable. So
Yeah.
where I'm at is south enough to where like I'm going to be missing a lot of those Colorado like big storms because I have a lot of mountains separating me from all those storms. So by the time it would reach me, it would be like kind of just the very like end of the storms. You know what I mean? So I'll get like a little bit of snow in here and there, but
Got it.
they say where I'm at, it's literally like 300 days of sunshine type shit.
Yeah, right up your ass.
Yeah,
Right
which
up
I
your
believe is
ass.
actually, I believe though that's the same for where you're at. They say that in the Sierra, because you're above the fog line, so they're
Yeah.
saying that you even as like where you're at, you're getting about the same, like about 200.
You're correct.
Days of sunshine.
The difference is I have so many big ass trees that it's always shady.
Oh yeah,
Which helps me for climate because my house stays cold all day,
right.
and I love that.
No,
You know what I mean?
That's true.
I love that, bro. And it's crazy because, oh yeah, I won't even talk about it now. I'll talk about it during the trend when I looked up last night. I've never seen. I decided to look up, and I was like, "Holy shit!" I'm always used to fog. I've never seen something so clear where I was like, "Oh my god!" You know? It's really a out of this world feeling, being able to see like stars and everything, and like it's crazy, man.
Oh, bro, and I guarantee you, because I've done this like where you're at in that area, like I've been there before, and I was just like literally because it's so you can see like so much of like the stars and stuff that
Everything.
I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let me just I just literally stared for like 20 minutes at the stars,
Yeah.
bro. And then when you do that, you can actually see shit moving that you can't explain. Like you're like,
Oh, I'm sure.
Like, what is this
I
shit?
was thinking of getting a telescope, bro, because it's so clear.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it is clear as fuck. It's like, wow. It's
You know
impressive, bro.
You know what's actually a little bit easier to use than a telescope, and it's and
What?
it gives you the same pretty much is like really high powered binoculars. It's a little bit easier to use. Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Maybe I'll look into that because I was like thinking of just getting. I know you have to hold binoculars though, unless they have like a stand for it. That'd be kind of cool.
They have a stand for them too, but I mean, yeah, the telescope you don't have to hold it like that, but at the same time, adjusting the picture and getting because in space everything moves, right?
Yeah.
So trying to get on a telescope to that exact like where you're looking at, like that exact stars or whatever, sometimes because the way it moves is actually hard to pinpoint, with a telescope as opposed to binoculars. Yeah.
That's cool. I want to look into that because I've never, I've been around fog most of my life. I've never been like the skies are so clear here. It's scary to me. I'm like, oh my, I can see everything.
Right.
Like it's pretty impressive.
Exactly.
Never been able to see that in my life like that, man, unless I was on vacation.
Right. I mean, yeah, you do have a lot of fog where you were at before.
Exactly, man. Now I literally got out the car, after I was like, oh, I found my 24-hour grocery store. Right. I got out and I was like, oh my God. I told you, you'll hear about what I saw, but I was like, exactly. Wow, what the fuck? Everything is so clear. Like, holy shit.
Are the Anunnaki coming now?
Right? No, I've never seen a sky that clear. Just because where I was always at in the fog, it was always foggy. You know that. Like, no matter what, even if it was sunny during the day, it'd be foggy at night.
Yeah, exactly.
So I've never been able to stare at like the sky and be like, wow, this is amazing. So that's why I was thinking telescope. Now you're saying binoculars. I'm gonna look into it, man, because I really. It's a blessing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
Cool. Let's move on and get into our next trending topic. This one is kind of crazy, but I can't say I wasn't expecting it sooner or later. And if you don't know what I'm talking about the new COVID variant. Yes, you heard me right. There is a new COVID variant and it has been identified is already spreading in 25 states. Researchers say the strain could evade protection from current COVID shots. Therefore, they're going to have to make new vaccines so that y'all can take the new ones because
You're fucking kidding.
These old ones are not effective anymore. And
oh my god! I'm gonna see all the people that were talking shit to me for years. Oh, I got my 8th booster. Fuck it out of here.
Yep.
Fucking crazy, dude. Oh my, I can't. I'm shocked. I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, it says the variant known as BA.3.2 has been detected in nasal swabs taken from 4 American travelers and clinical samples from 5 patients in 4 unidentified states. It's also been found in 3 airplane wastewater samples and 132 wastewater samples taken in more than 20 states, suggesting that its reach is actually far more widespread than what scientists see right now. And this has, it was a descended from Omicron. So BA.3.2, which is the name of the virus, was first detected in South Africa in 2024 and in the U.S. in June 2025. Thanks a lot, Boyer. No,
right? Come on, Boyer. he'll laugh at that shit. You gonna laugh?
I know. It says that the variant began really surging in September 2025 and has been reported in 23 countries. Its evolution was similar to the variant BA.2.86, which emerged in 2024 and later evolved into JN.1, the dominant COVID variant in 2024. But the new strain is genetically distinct from the JN.1 lineages that have circulated in the U.S., researchers warned in the Centers of Disease and Control. This could warrant updating current vaccines, which only targets JN.1 subvariants and provide protection against predominant U.S. variants. BA.3.2 carries approximately 70 to 75 genetic changes in its spike protein, a part of a coronavirus that allows it to enter human cells that make it easier for a virus to spread more easily and evade immune protection. Lab studies showed that the new BA.3.2 strain evades the body's protective antibodies activated by COVID vaccines, likely because of spike protein mutations, highlighting the need for more data on the effectiveness of the vaccine. COVID-19 vaccine demonstrates protection against currently predominant JN.1 strains, but had the lowest antibody neutralization against the BA.3.2. BA.3.2 has been found in California, Connecticut, Florida, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Missouri, New Hampshire, New Jersey, Nevada, New York, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Wyoming, Louisiana, Michigan, and Ohio. Still, the consequences of this evasive variant largely remain to be seen. And I did reading all those states. I have to admit, I was pretty happy that New Mexico is not on the map yet. Pretty cool. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Shit, man. I mean, we can't tell you guys what to do with your body, but I would definitely have a red flag with my body, and if you know what I mean. They're saying that you're going to need new vaccines and stuff because these old ones don't work on some new variant because, they be doing that shit on purpose. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, new COVID strain coming to a state near you. So we'll see what happens there. Let's move on now and get into our next trending topic, which is what Jay was already trying to talk about, glowing red or green fireball. What did you see, Jay?
So you reported about that big boom. I think it was a week ago. Remember in Ohio?
Yeah, in Ohio, yeah. Ohio, yeah.
Yeah. So last night, I was, in California, 35,000 feet high. There's a glowing green thingamabob moving through the sky, bro. And like I said, it's being able to see everything clear in the sky now is like, holy shit. Sometimes you think you're seeing things. So it definitely tripped me out. Obviously, hearing about the boom there, and then this is, I don't know what it was, obviously, I believe they said it was a meteor, which
Yeah.
I highly doubt that's green, but that's fine. And I believe there was one other place that this happened at the same thing, traveling at the same, like, I forgot what city, but same exact thing. And I was like, holy shit, man, this is telling me something very, very different, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think that that's normal things happening, let's just say,
Right. Right.
especially when you first reported that boom, and they didn't even really make a big fuss about it.
A
And
lot
then
of
seeing this, huh?
a lot of people were saying that they suspect it could have been like a missile from Iran or something, bro.
Yeah, but not obviously not. That wasn't a missile from Iran.
Oh no, I know. I'm just saying what people were saying, like it could have been.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it was such a loud boom.
yeah. I mean, this. I think these are a lot more. I think this is different, dude.
What do you think it is? What's going on?
I don't know because don't we still have our nice AKA comet up there still?
Yeah, man. Do you think
That's
that
what I'm
comet
saying.
is sending down smaller comets to breed on Earth and take over civilization?
I don't know necessarily breed on Earth. I think preparing for something. That's what I would
Gotcha.
say. So, yeah, man. It's yeah. But that's not normal things that we're seeing, let's just say.
Yeah.
You know, like
Right.
I said, I even thought I was seeing something. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So pretty scary and crazy. You know what I mean?
100%.
But you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure, I don't want to say the elites, but I'm sure certain government programs know about this already. You know, they just don't want to cause a scare amongst the people. That's what I
That's true.
believe.
No, I know. I know you're right.
You don't want to cause widespread panic. That would be very bad.
Right. Right.
But yeah, that was kind of crazy, man, because I wasn't the only one. A lot of people in SAC reported that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
But
was
there
like,
was no
oh,
boom, right? It wasn't like
no,
it was in
no, no,
Ohio.
no, no. It was just spotted.
Just spotted.
Yeah, yeah, no boom. Thank God. But that's what I mean. It was spotted.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So kind of crazy, man. Because like I said, there was another one that was spotted too. I forgot the city, but there was another one that was spotted. I was just reporting on the one that was here. It could have been Arizona, the other one. I don't remember though.
Yeah.
But yeah, crazy stuff. And the one you reported, what was that? Ohio, right? Or somewhere out there?
Yep. Exactly.
One of those cities. But it's crazy. Crazy stuff, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, a lot of this stuff is going to be happening over this year, next year, the year after. So we will see.
Yeah. Definitely.
You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? Scary stuff.
Yep. I do have the picture, or I do have some video of that comet coming down.
Oh, you have video?
Yeah. So I'll show that real quick.
Oh shit! Yeah, oh yeah.
It's like a quick little 10-second clip of the comet. So let's check it out.
Do it, man. I didn't even know you had video of it.
Check it out, y'all.
That's cool.
And there it is. Damn, that shit is huge. Holy shit.
I know. I totally know.
That's crazy. I'm gonna do it one more time. Yep.
I had yeah.
You had what?
No, nothing. Like I said, sometimes when you're sleepy, you're sleepy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
Or you're like, damn, am I dreaming right now?
Sometimes yeah, that's what I mean. Sometimes you'd be like, "What's going on, dude?" No.
Right.
You know, that's it. You let your mind play tricks on you, like like I said, watching something like this, and then where I live, it's like, oh,
Yeah, exactly.
like in the woods. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I mean. Sometimes we let our mind play tricks on us. But yeah, that's the fact that people have that on on their cams and thing. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Scary.
exactly.
Scary stuff.
All right, let's move on and get into our next trending topic. So I got some celebrity news for you guys, but let me pull this up real quick. So it looks like we have Stephen Colbert, the talk show host for late night TV. He has bagged a major Hollywood gig just before CBS airs his final last night episode. So the TV veteran will develop a new Lord of the Rings movie for Warner Brothers Studio, collaborating with his son and LOTR screenwriter Philippa Boyens. Colbert and
Lord of the
OL.
Rings?
Yeah, man.
Lord of the Rings? No shit. Okay.
Yeah. Colbert and LOTR director Peter Jackson made the announcement in a joint video statement released by the studio. Jackson, 64, said a very special partner will develop the next film after The Hunt of Gollum, an upcoming addition to the series coming in 2027. Colbert, 61, patched into the call, telling Jackson, "You know what the books mean to me and what your films mean to me." So, yeah, the late night show has revealed that the film will be based on the chapters from The Fellowship of the Ring, J.R.R. Tolkien's first book in the LOTR trilogy, which Jackson's Fellowship film did not include. Colbert, a diehard Tolkien fan, shared that this section runs from chapter 3. 3 is company to chapter 8, Fog on the Barrow Downs. I thought, oh, wait, maybe that could be its own story that could fit into the larger story. Could we make something that was completely faithful to the books while also being completely faithful to the movies that you guys have already made, he said. Colbert and his son, screenwriter Peter McGee, developed a framing device for the selected chapters. 2 years later, Colbert said he finally struck up the courage to bring the film to Jackson. The late night host said he could not be happier to announce that the executives at Warner Bros. Studio also loved it. The film is tentatively titled The Lord of the Rings, Shadow of the Past. The TV veteran is an avid super fan of The Lord of the Rings who can recite entire Tolkien passages from memory, making his upcoming film a natural next step. Jackson and Colbert have collaborated previously, with the latter appearing alongside his family in Jackson's 2013 film The Hobbit: The Desolation of Smaug. So yeah, guys, Stephen Colbert, man, he's coming out with his new Lord of the Rings movie, and it's going to be, a whole new series. It's going to be a whole new movie that has nothing to, that is like from chapters of the actual book. So it's going to portray the book really well. So that's going to be kind of cool to see.
Those are all good.
Yeah. Did you read the books or you just watched the movies?
No, I just watched the movies.
Oh, okay.
And so going from Lord of the Rings, all three were good, and then, like you said, The Hobbit was good too.
The Hobbit, yeah.
Desolation of Smaug.
Smaug.
It's good. Those are really good, dude. So the fact that they're coming out with a new one should be good.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
All right. Let's move on, guys, and get into our last trending topic. Jay, what you got for us about Meta and YouTube?
I'm not buying it, but a California jury found that Meta and Google were to blame for the depression and anxiety of a woman who compulsively used social media as a small child, awarding her $6 million in a verdict, holding obviously, Meta and Google accountable, which it's fucking weird to me, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I'm not for that. Like, I don't know. I don't think you can hold apps accountable for shit like this. That's weird. You know what I mean? But that's how they verdict. They basically didn't put the spotlight on they didn't focus on the content on social media. They focused on like how the social media is designed. Like, for example, like how Meta with Instagram, Google with YouTube, like how it's built to be addictive, and how how they kind of put things in front of you, like because they listen.
Yeah.
So it says they failed, like the companies failed to protect the youngest users. I don't know. I don't buy that at all, dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think it's stupid because if you're a parent and you let your kid onto this shit, that's your own fucking problem. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. Like you're blaming basically these companies that provide entertainment basically because you let your kid on there and they became addicted. You know what I mean? That's weird to me. That's weird to me.
Yeah, I feel like this day and age too, like a lot of parents, because a lot of people are addicted, even parents are addicted and who have children. So it's like
Obviously.
they just give it to the children to shut them up and let them like be
Exactly.
Exactly. So that
How
they
about
can
you just parent and don't do that?
Exactly.
Fucking bullshit, dude. So yeah, I think it's a cop out. I thought it was weak ass decision. I think it's stupid.
Right.
That's all. That's my that's what I believe because that's a you know what I mean? You're holding, oh my God, social media apps. Yeah, why? Because I'm depressed and I have anxiety as a woman because I used it as a small child. That's stupid, bro.
Well,
Bullshit. Fucking bullshit, bro. So you know what I mean? But I know how, these apps make so much money. So that's like it's like a speed ticket to them. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's all.
Right.
You're gonna have these little stupid cases like that. You know what I mean? Because there's probably gonna be more now because of that.
Exactly.
A bunch of horse shit, dude. That's what that is. Bunch of bullshit. You know. And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not buying it. Like I said, man. You know. But whatever. Like that's You're not gonna always, like I said, you're gonna get a lot more cases coming now, but it's not always gonna be the same. I don't think.
Right.
Yeah, man. It's just about fucking disciplining kids. That's it.
Yeah. Pretty much.
You know what I mean? That's where it comes down to. You know what I mean? That's what I believe. You
Yeah.
know, why don't you hold yourself accountable? And like you said, instead of, oh, here you go, take it, shut up. That's literally what, like you said, a lot of the new age parents do. You know?
Yep.
Yeah. So it's just weird to me. But you know, that's how it works sometimes, man.
Parenting 101.
Yeah, like I said, it's just yeah. Everything's about suing this and that. Like, oh my God, I'm depressed, whatever. I don't know. But no, it was trending major. It was trending majorly, man. I just can't believe they found him negligent. That's the weird part to me. That's weird. I don't know.
So yeah, Meta and YouTube, huh?
Yep. Pretty much. Of course. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not buying it, man.
Yeah, the person who sued him is probably like the lawyer, the judge is like somebody, they know somebody, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Who's like,
Probably.
I'll give you $1 million if you let me win this lawsuit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's not always going to turn out like that.
Right.
But that's just that's a trash ass fucking verdict. That's what I believe. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. So bullshit.
All right, guys, that is all our trending news for today. Let's move on and get into Jay's movie of the night. What are you watching, Jay? Is that a horror movie?
Yes, it's a good one.
Oh, never seen that one.
Yeah, it's a revival one. Out in the woods.
What is it called?
You've never seen it?
No.
No. It's called The Strangers, Chapter 1.
The Strangers?
Chapter 1. Yeah.
The Strangers. I didn't know. I never even heard of that before.
So The Strangers, the first came out in like 07 and it was a true story. They made it about a true story. Like just 3 people wanted to go terrorize some people in the woods. This was in I believe North Carolina or one of those states out there, and they basically would knock on the door and then they would fuck around with them, leave, come back, and then by the end of the night just terrorize them and kill them. So basically what they did, they revived the Strangers by this is called Chapter 1. So basically they took the same premise and except made it new age. You know what I mean? Now you have the younger couple. They got an Airbnb in the woods. They just wanted to, they were staying at this place, and then this girl will come up, knock on the door, ask for Tamara. They're like, "There's no Tamara here. What you talking about?" And then, like I said, they're in the woods, and then they would just terrorize them, like try to fuck with them. You know what I mean? Like kind of like the first strangers, but they basically just took it and revived it. They made a chapter 1. They'll have a chapter 2, chapter 3, and it's just your basic horror film. I like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like horror films, though. You know what I mean? They just rebooted the franchise. That's all they did with newer actresses and actors. That's all.
Right.
You know what I mean? But this is all based on a true story. You know what I mean? Obviously not these ones, but the very first Strangers was. You know what I mean?
So yeah, so it's just basically kids pranking, but killing as they're pranking, pretty much.
Yeah, not so much kids, just strangers that that's what they want to do in their life. You know what I mean? Like that's all it is, strangers that they want to fuck with you. First they want to knock, then they want to stand out there, then they want to disappear, they want to go around, they want to like terrorize you. That's it. Just to fuck with you. That's all.
Stranger danger.
Yeah, pretty much, you know what I mean?
What would you do if you were in that situation?
Are you joking me, dude? I fucking grabbed one of my guns and be like, "What's up? You on the wrong property right now, bro. What's good?" That's what I would do. I ain't fucking around, dude. I ain't a part of these movies where I'm gonna be like, "Hi," and then go out there by myself. Nah, fuck no. I'm going with a strap. Like, "What's up? It's good."
Right.
You know what I mean? Fuck that. That's what I mean. You couldn't put me in one of these movies because I'm going out there with one of the weapons, bro.
Right.
Or if you're gonna be there knocking and really knocking obnoxiously, I'm gonna fucking shoot you through the fucking door first. No matter how much I don't want to damage my door, if you're gonna fucking think you could terrorize me, I'm gonna fucking kill you. You know what I mean?
With a shotgun blast through the door.
Exactly. The good thing about my setup in my house, like I said, you come in on the 3rd floor. So the whole backside of my house, I don't have the problem in these movies because they're always on one story usually.
Right.
So I know damn well no one's climbing up 3 stories to get to my back deck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I have a good setup with that. You know what I mean? I'd only have to worry about the front.
One way in and one way out.
Exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I love these type of movies. I always have. I don't get scared. I'm not scared of shit. You know what I mean? So I like these movies. They're very entertaining to me. I know a lot of girls that get scared of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, to me, there's nothing like, now I live in the woods now, so it's awesome. I live in the mountains, and have a girl over, watch something like this. It's beautiful, bro. Doesn't get much better. You know what I'm saying? No, for real. I mean, it makes for a perfect night of like, damn, hold on, what?
Right.
It's perfect. It's perfect. I wouldn't have it any other way. I actually haven't seen chapter 2. It's coming. I have it on DVR because it's coming on right after this.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be able to watch that sometime this week.
Right.
Pretty excited about that too, believe me.
What do you rate the movie?
I thought it was really good. I didn't think it was better than the first Strangers ever, but I thought it was a good reboot. I'll definitely go mid-9s for sure.
Mid-9s?
I think everyone should watch it, and it's definitely good. I'm hoping chapter 2 is even better because I know they're coming out with a chapter 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm sure that in chapter 2 they'll probably use maybe the same actress that survived.
Oh, you think
know
so?
what I mean? Yeah, why not? I mean, it's a 3-chapter series. Why not use the same one?
Yeah.
And then see how they make twists, how the story goes. You know what I mean?
A lot of these characters that they use, though, they're not really like well-known people, right?
No, that's exactly why they used them. These are all brand new. So they rebooted the cast with brand new people, like from the first Strangers. First Strangers had like Liv Tyler, like I forgot the other dude's name, Scott Speedman, maybe. I forgot his name. But they had some well-named people in there. This one, yeah, these are all brand new people.
Okay.
Like I can't even tell you what these people are in at all.
That's fine.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But this was a good movie. I thought it was excellent. You know what I mean? She did a great job. She's a great actress. I believe her name's Madeline Petch. So, yeah, she's like one of the main actresses. And then the guy actress was like Froy Gutierrez, I think. So,
Yeah.
But this was such a like. See, look, she's going out there. Look, terrorizing for no reason. You know what I mean? But why would you be outside? You know, she was getting high by herself, you know, while her dude was going to get some, he forgot his inhaler in the car. So he wanted to get some food too. And then she's getting high in the house in the woods. So she's getting more and more paranoid. She decides to go outside. Like, what are you doing, bro? Why would you go outside? What the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what in God's name? Look, like, so. Yeah, but see, they basically took the regular story and just expanded it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all they did. Like I said, just yeah. To me, like I like horror movies. So I'm one of those people, man. I'm one of those people.
True. I definitely.
Yeah. You know,
man, it's gonna be a tough one, but I think we can do some Gabriel Basso movies. Why not?
Gabriel. Okay. All right. I don't even know what he's in. I don't even know what he's in, man. So hold on one second. I'm gonna have to pull that up. This is someone I don't know, so I'm gonna have to pull it up.
Like we said, man, those are all like new people, man. So I checked, none of them we're not gonna really know any of them, like so well.
Well, for this dude, I'll say this film my favorite because he's in all three. He's in all three of them. So I'll use this dude for sure in this one as my favorite. And then I can't say I've seen anything else with him in it, honestly. Honestly, I can't say I don't know anything else that he's in. I don't remember, like, I don't think I've seen Super 8, so I don't know. That's the only
Super
other
8's
thing.
pretty popular though. That's a good movie too. You could say it's underrated.
Yeah, I know I've heard of it. I can't say I've seen it.
That's why it's underrated because you never seen it.
Yeah, I can't say I've seen it. I've heard of it for sure. I know it's a science fiction movie, so I remember hearing about it. I never saw it though. It's Spielberg, right? Yeah, exactly. It's a Spielberg movie, but I never saw it. So,
okay.
But yeah, I guess we could throw that one in. I heard it was good, but I never saw it.
Right.
So yeah, man. So yeah, that we'll have to do it like that, man.
Yep. For me, I'm gonna go with my favorite with him in it. I'm gonna go with the show called The Middle.
I don't know what that is, man.
It's kind of like Malcolm in the Middle, but it's different a little bit, but it's kind of similar. You know, it's a good show though. I enjoyed it. I got to see it a little bit here and there. Good show to watch if you haven't seen it. And then as far as underrated, I'm gonna go with Shrekless, the movie, just because you wouldn't know that she's in it because of Shrek.
I never saw it. I know that I saw the first two Shreks, but I didn't even know this one existed. What is this? Number 4 or something? Number 5?
I think like number 5, yeah, or something like that.
Yeah.
There's so many Shreks out there, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
It's hard to keep up with the Shreks. Donkey.
Yes. But yeah, so okay. All right.
Definitely. And that's my cat meowing.
Yeah.
So move on.
All right. Well, yeah, that's like I said, it was one of the different Yeah, like you said, all new age actors and actresses. See, look right here. Look
Yeah.
right here. He actually has an upper hand, right?
Right.
Finally. And then he
Trigger.
fucks the shit up. You go and fuck it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All you have to do is pull that trigger.
Right? Fuck, bro.
At
Waiting
least,
all this time.
yeah, at least they could have shot him in the leg or something, you know? Like,
That's a girl, by the way. But yeah.
shot them, as I said, them, because, you know,
Yeah.
this day and age, you never know if it's really a girl anymore.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, exactly. But I mean, come on, man. You already know there's more than one person, right? Like, I'm saying not you, the guy. Like, you obviously know there's more than one person here, right?
Right.
So, like, you know, it's like, come on, man.
Come on, man.
Right.
Get your shit together, bruh.
But look at this. Look at this. You want to talk
You
about
deserve-
fucking around with people? Look at this.
Yeah, you deserve to die when you're doing
Right?
stupid shit and not fucking pulling the triggers.
Right? Oh my God, look at this. Just fucking around. Look at this, dude.
Well, that's crazy.
But yeah, man. I know. That's what I'm saying, man. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, this gets you, it really gets you some anxiety too because of shit that happens right after this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
I believe it.
But yeah, I love these type of movies. I don't know. It's just up my alley, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Boom. Hi. Like, you had all that preparation, then you get your ass handed to you.
Right.
Now they go in the house, tie him up, they put on a record, just like from the original one.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's what happened in the original story. So in the original story, that's what happened. Like, all a part of the terrorizing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Scary shit, bro. Scary shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Good
It
ass
is what
movie,
it
bro.
is.
Good
Yeah.
ass movie, bro. Good ass movie. You'll watch these movies when you're in the mountains.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Can't wait.
That's the best part about it, man. You know?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Cool. Let's move on then, guys, and get into your crypto news. Let's go on down with the crypto. Let's check it out. Currently, we have Bitcoin sitting at 70,518. It is down 0.97%. We have Ethereum, your largest altcoin, sitting at 2,139. It is down 1.56%. And XRP at number 5, it is at $1.39, down 1.81%. As far as your support and resistance, Bitcoin, your support is at 69,800 to 70,200. Your resistance is at 71.5 to 72.5. Ethereum, your support is at 2,100 to 2,120, and your resistance is at 2,200 to 2,300. XRP, your current support is at $1.36 to $1.38. Your resistance is at $1.42 to $1.48. So yeah, currently we have Bitcoin stabilizing just around 70K, but momentum has cooled significantly on the weekly time frame. Lower volume at lower than 34 billion signals reduced market participation and a possible range bound phase. So we'll see, but I think we're going to just kind of keep going sideways between like the mid 60s to the 70s, low 70s. Ethereum, you're holding steady above 2,100, but similar to Bitcoin, momentum is cooling off. The drop in volume suggests buyers are less aggressive, and Ethereum may consolidate before the next move, most likely downward. XRP, you are slightly pulling back, now sitting just under $1.40. Momentum remains positive on the week, but declining volume indicates less conviction from buyers. As far as your fear and greed index, we are at that 34, right on that cusp of neutral and fear. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. It looks like as of right now, we will be we are kind of at the top for Bitcoin currently at the resistance, and we are going to be heading back down towards support, I believe, pretty soon here. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 2.43 trillion. It is only up 0.49%, meaning very little market participation. As far as your top 5 trending coins, number 1, we have Pippin. Pippin is up or is down 32.36%. Number 2, we have Meme Core. That one is up 42.11%. Number 3, we have Prove, Prove. That one is up 14%. Number 4, we have Midnight. That one is down 5.49%. And number 5, we have Block Street. That one is up 75.83%. All right, as far as your top crypto top 5 gainers and top 5 losers, let's get into that. Your number 1 top gainer for today is Pepe Trump. That one is up 1,217%. Number 2 gainer, Trump MAGA. That one is up 446%. Number 3, we have Fake Circle. That one is up 391%. Number 4, I Love Puppies. That one is up 303%. And number 5, Labubu. That one is up 299%. As far as your top 5 losers for this today, number 1, we have Gold Pump Meme. That one is down 97.8%. Number 2 is Robinhood. That one is down 94.58%. Number 3 is MSTR. That one is down 93.97%. Number 4, we have Coinbase Coin. That one is down 91.9%. And number 5, PI Trump. That one is down 88.18% currently. All right, that is your crypto news. Yeah, we're kind of going sideways and trending what looks like to be start of more of a downside, but we shall see. We never know. Crypto is crypto, and the markets are going to act the way they want to act. It's nothing we could predict, but something that we can kind of just see over the course of history, which way it's going, and it looks like we'll be going sideways. All right, let's move on and get into your guys' horoscopes for tomorrow. This is going to be for March 26, 2026, starting with the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. Tomorrow, Aries, you will have an outstanding task to finish at work. You will need to give this project your immediate attention to complete it. You previously left this project unfinished while you were working on it. Now you only need to complete the remaining work to remove it from your list. These small details should take up most of your energy, help you tie up some loose ends, and give you a sense of satisfaction. Taurus, tomorrow you will rediscover an item you lost, which will change your plans for the rest of the day. This discovery will affect your strategy for spending your time tomorrow. Therefore, you will have to adjust your schedule to accommodate this, and you will gain more than you thought you would from this experience. Gemini, tomorrow you will find an old email or message that will require your response. You will have ignored this communication for some time, therefore you must send a polite response addressing this issue. You have already waited too long, as it is creating confusion for yourself. You should take a moment to respond to all items on your email list. And we have Cancer. A prior pledge is due tomorrow, which means you have an obligation to fulfill that past agreement. Complying with this agreement will enhance your credibility. People rely on your commitment in such instances. Put aside time to complete the task you promised to do. Your repeated actions will lead to trust and confidence from those you are close to. Then we got J sign Leo.
Yes.
Tomorrow someone may release a commitment on your calendar for a late project you did not remember committing to because the deadline was missed. You must admit to the error and apologize for the late submission. Make this task a priority now so you can get back on track. Accepting responsibilities is an important representation of who you are as a member of this team. You do this by being accountable for your actions and demonstrating to others that they can trust you again. Then we got Virgo. Tomorrow, you need to review your past work and find some minor mistakes. You need to make these corrections as soon as you submit your final report. Correcting all types of errors is important to protect your reputation as a professional. You will continue to hold yourself to high expectations as you complete your own work. Libra. Tomorrow, you will need to stop delaying and make a decision you have postponed for too long. If you don't make a decision now, you will only create more confusion to everyone involved. Make the decision that is best for you and make it now. Scorpio. Tomorrow, an unresolved conflict will linger quietly in the background. You avoided addressing it in the past. Address and resolve this issue to achieve peace between you and the person with whom you're experiencing the conflict. If you do not talk about the conflict, it will continue to grow and create even larger problems. Then we got Sagittarius. Tomorrow, you will need to take care of any scheduled missed events on your calendar. You forgot to check this part of your schedule. You can return to the office designated for your booking to confirm your reservation. Missing an event creates more trouble for your respective plan because you have not prepared for this part of your daily schedule with appropriate organization. Capricorn, tomorrow you will need persistence to receive approval for your pending matter. You should wait for your boss to approve your request for a response and follow up with a friendly note to remind him/her of your request for action. You do not want to give up and allow your work to remain unapproved at this time. Aquarius, tomorrow a previously discarded thought will come back to seem relevant to you. You did not find the discarded thought or thought process to be a current viable option for you. You will want to reevaluate the original idea thought process to determine if it works with your current business plan for success. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. Tomorrow, you will complete an unresolved emotional loose ends to gain some closure. You have carried around unresolved emotional issues as baggage for too long. You will need to seek out your fellow team member and address these unresolved emotional issues to help relieve you of some emotional tension. All right, guys, that is your horoscopes for tomorrow. That is going to be for March 26, 2026. We like to do that to help guide you along your path every day. And now, before we move on to our conspiracy of the night, I really quickly just want to say thank you guys so much for being here. We can't do this without you, so definitely thank you. Shout out to you guys, and Replay Gang. And please, please do not forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share if you are watching so that we can share this alpha with you every day when we do our show, Monday through Friday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific time, and all our gym lives as well. Okay, now let's get it going and move on to our conspiracy of the night. Tonight, I want to talk to you guys about, we have military spending in areas that we don't have any knowledge about, and even very high-level officials don't know about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about black programs, black deep budget programs. So yeah, let's go over. I'm going to give you guys the top 5 black budget deep programs that we don't even know we are financing, and neither do sometimes even as far as the president wouldn't even know about these programs. It was just something created, and you know what I mean? It's basically like on a need to know basis, but a lot of people don't know about this stuff. So let's do it. Let's go over the top 5 black budget deep programs. Your number 1 Black Project Deep program is going to be Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, or better known as AATIP. They investigated UFOs and UAPs, ran inside the Pentagon, publicly acknowledged in 2017, sparked massive speculation about hidden aerospace tech. Number 2, you have Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force, UAPTF. Successor to AATIP, it tracks unexplained aerial objects, works with military sightings, and suggests ongoing monitoring of advanced unknown tech. And for number 3 deep project program, you have the Project MK Ultra. CIA experiments on mind control, and this was done 1950s to 1970s, and it's still going on today, guys, but in different ways. It involved drugs, psychological testing, amongst other ways, and the proof that extreme classified experiments have existed. Number 4 deep budget program that we don't know about is Sentient. Reported AI system used by U.S. intelligence designed to predict events using massive data raises questions about surveillance and predictive control. And then your number 5 deep budget program that most of us don't know about is Lockheed Martin Skunk Works. Built stealth aircraft like the U-2 and the SR-71, known for decades ahead tech development, often tied to rumors of next-gen propulsion systems. So these are what I just mentioned, the programs that you weren't meant to hear or see. So yeah, let's talk about these systems. It's a network of programs funded, hidden, and operating beyond public view. This is what people call the black budget. Trillions of dollars over decades, minimal oversight, and technology that may be years or decades ahead of what we see today. It starts with a simple fact, guys. The US government openly admits there is classified budgets, money allocated to programs the public will never fully see. That's not even a conspiracy anymore, guys. That's documented. So the real question becomes, what are they building with the money that we are funding for them with our taxpayer dollars? Let's start with what shocked people the most: Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program. This was a real Pentagon program studying unidentified aerial phenomena, objects moving in ways that defy known physics, no wings, no visible propulsion, speeds and maneuvers that don't make any sense. And then it transitions into Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force, meaning that the program didn't even stop, it just evolved. So the question is, are they studying unknown craft or their own classified craft slash technology? And then you have the mind control precedent. Now, to go back in time, you had the Project MK Ultra. That was also real. It was documented that the CIA ran experiments trying to influence and control the human mind. And that was also done without consent, using drugs, psychological conditioning, and extreme methods. So if that existed decades ago, what exists now? I mean, damn, think about that, guys. So let's also talk about the AI that watches everything. Now we move into modern territory, which is probably done from MK Ultra, probably another budget that is kind of like the hybrid of that one. But we have a system called Sentient, an AI designed to analyze massive amounts of global data, predict behavior, track movement, identify patterns before they happen, not react, but predict. So now the question changes. Are we just being observed or anticipated? And then let's talk about the tech that's years ahead. You got the Lockheed Martin Skunk Works. This is where some of the most advanced aircraft ever built came from. Stealth technology existed there before the public even knew it was possible. So if they were decades ahead back then, where are they now? Hypersonic craft, maybe, or anti-gravity concepts. Energy systems we damn sure have not seen. I'm sure that they are working on that. So let's connect the dots. You've got UFO research programs, mind control, predictive AI, advanced aerospace engineering, all operating under classified funding. So, naturally, conspiracy theories asks, what if these aren't separate? What if they're all connected? Let's talk about the big theory. The theory goes like this. There's a long-term objective, not just weapons, not just defense, but control of information technology, human behavior, and perception. A system where AI predicts technology, executes, and humans adapt. So, is it control or is it protection? Some believe these programs exist to protect national security, stay ahead of threats, prevent chaos. Others believe something else, that the public is always the last to know, that reality is revealed in layers, and that what we see today is a controlled version of what already exists and what they want us to actually just see. So yeah, guys, black budget programs, they're not a myth, they're real. The only unknown is scale, because history has already shown us what was once classified eventually becomes public. The stealth bomber, the internet, surveillance systems. So the real question isn't whether hidden programs exist, it's this. What's still hidden right now? And when will we see it? All right, guys, that is our conspiracy of the night. Just want to talk to you about the top 5, black budget programs that we know about that, haven't. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of crazy ass ones that we haven't heard of, but these are the ones that we know about that have happened or are still happening, maybe even hybrid versions of them. And just crazy shit, with these programs and how the taxpayers are financing them and not even knowing about it. So that's always kind of crazy shit, man, but it is what it is. All right, we are getting to the final, I guess, segment of our show, you can say. So what we do for you guys for our final segment of the show before we leave you and get into our gym live is we want to give you Jay's and mine final words of wisdom. So Jay, tonight, what do you have for the Average Day Joes for wisdom?
Going with Jim Rohn tonight, switching it up. If you think trying is risky, wait until they hand you the bill for not trying. That's very, very straight to the point. You know what I mean? You don't want to go through life wondering what if That's like the worst of the worst, man. So that's what this is saying here. You know, if there's something you want to accomplish and there's something you want to do in life, do it. You only live one life. You know what I mean? So don't let time pass you by. If you want to do something, do it. You know, obviously I'd say write out a plan and make sure you could execute it. But for the most part, in order to get something done, you just have to start it. That's it. That's the whole key to everything, man, you know? So yeah, I like what Jim Rohn was saying here. It's very straight and to the point. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you never want to have like, you know, regrets of what if. Oh, what if, you know? Oh, I could have done bullshit. Just if you want to do something, do it. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'd advise you to have a plan beforehand. But you know, you don't want life to pass you by and then you like, oh, if only I did this. Worst feeling. So just make it happen.
Exactly.
It's on a whole nother level of you know, taking you to different levels when you think like that.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, that's what I advise.
Very nice. Very nice. And yeah, just going off of what you said, um, what if? That's the big question, right? And that question carries more weight than failure ever will. Regret comes from inaction, from holding back, from letting fear make your decisions instead of your purpose. You only get one life, guys. One shot to experience, to try, to fail, to grow, and to become who you're meant to be. So do what calls you. Take the risk, make the move. Even if it doesn't go perfectly, you gain something far more valuable: experience and clarity. Live boldly, not cautiously. And got a kind of a spiritual quote for you guys before we end it here. Better to live with lessons than to live with regret. Take the step. Your life is waiting on the other side of action. All right, that is our final words of wisdom for you guys. We are pretty much here at the end of our show, so let's have Jay close it out for us.
Thank you so much for being here from every platform. See, we'll be going live probably about an hour 15 or so. And then I go live right after, you know, usually 12:31. So yeah, if we don't see you there tonight, we'll see you tomorrow at our podcast at 8:30. But yes, thank you so much for being here. And we'll see you either later tonight or tomorrow.
Exactly.